An apron for Thanksgiving and an apron for Christmas. I'm back with another holiday sewing project. Today we're making these reversible aprons. I'm going to go ahead and put up all the measurements for all of the fabric. So go ahead and cut out all your fabric, and then we're going to lay our two body pieces on top of each other, as you can see here. And these are folded hot dog style, so lengthwise. I'm measuring 6 inches here and then down 10 inches here. I just have them on top of each other so that I can cut this and it matches up. This is going to be the little arm side dip thing. I'm just kind of eyeballing it honestly, but you could do a straight line if you wanted. Then we're going to start on the straps. We're sewing these right sides together 1/4 inch all the way down, and I am starting on the short side. So all of this is going to be closed up, like you can see here, just pivoting the fabric, except for one opening on the other end. So I'm going to turn these right side out and then take them to the iron and give it a really good press so the seam is all on one side. And then I'm also going to hem in my pockets on all 4 sides. So like 1/4-ish inch and then another 1/4 inch. And then I'm just going to top stitch the top of my pockets because we'll sew them on later so you don't have to do all of the sides. I'm also top stitching all of my straps, as you can see here. And then we're going to place our pockets. So 16 inches from the top of your apron and 5.5 inches from one of the sides. Just kind of be mindful of if the person you're making this for is right or left-handed on what side you want to put your pocket. And then we're going to sew on our pockets, an 1/8 inch-ish around all of the pocket except the top, obviously because we want it to be a pocket. And then this is 4.5 inches down from that little point where the armhole is, and then 1.5 inches over is where I placed these straps, and then I'm putting the other piece, and these are right sides together. So we have a sandwich right side up, and then our straps, and then right side down on the top. We're gonna do a 1/2 inch seam all the way around and then leave that opening that I just showed you on the bottom. So go ahead and take your time here. I do want to mention that this is probably about a medium size for this apron. So if you need to make it larger or smaller, just kind of keep that in mind. Go ahead and clip off your extra and around the seam and then flip it right side out. Take your time with the iron here so that you don't have any of the fabric poking through on the other side. And then we're just finishing this off with an 1/8 inch top stitch all the way around. It's going to close up that hole on the bottom and give it just a really nice finished look. So take your time as much as you need. Make sure the fabric isn't on one side or the other. And yeah, just finish this off with the top stitch. I think this turned out really, really cute. Like I was saying, this is about a medium. I try to keep it kind of in the middle, but adjust your fabric size as you need. And let me know if you try it. Bye.